think we're about ready. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Welcome to the 855th meeting of the City of Laurel Historic District Commission. Rob, could you call the roll, please?
Mr. Schweitzer, Mr. Davis, Mr. Davis.
I think Mr.
Here.
Davis is muted.
Here.
Thank you. Ms. Frazier,
Here.
Councilmember Cole,
Present.
and Chairwoman Lubinecki.
Here.
Thank you. You have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. My opening statement is the qualifications of the members of the commission, the staff to the commission, and any consultants used are on file with the city and are hereby made part of each and every application heard today. The guidelines and procedures adopted by the commission are also made a part of each and every application. Each application heard today is considered on its own merits and is not to be considered as establishing a precedent for any other application. This meeting is being conducted remotely through Zoom. In the event of technical difficulties, we will suspend the meeting while attempts to resolve it are made. In the event that's not possible, the meeting will be postponed. And I would ask that the commissioners, when making a comment, asking a question, or making a motion, first state their names for the record. Applicants and members of the public who might be speaking should also state their name before speaking. Our first order of business is approval of the minutes from the HDC meeting held November 8, 2022. Are there any questions, comments, corrections?
I move that we accept the minutes of the previous meeting.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. In favor?
I believe I will be calling the roll.
Okay. Sorry, Rob.
No problem. Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Ms. Lubinecki, I'll have to abstain as I was not present. I apologize. I was out of town for the past 2 meetings.
and Chairwoman Lubinecki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Our first presentation is HDC number 2023-0035 for 352 to 354 Main Street. I believe Mr. Mitchum is going to do the presentation.
Madam Chair, before you start, I do apologize. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of the ECD planner, Miss Emily Klein. I know last meeting I was not able to do that, but I'd like to introduce and welcome you to our newest planner, Miss Emily Klein.
Absolutely. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you, Chair, and sorry about that.
Not a problem at all. Okay. Josh, are you all set?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, good evening, Madam Chair and fellow commission members. This is Joshua Mitchum, ECD, giving the staff report. The applicant is seeking HDC approval to perform a number of exterior alterations at the property located at 352 to 354 Main Street. The first of the signage installation, the applicant is proposing to install 2 signs at the front of the building. The first proposed sign is non-illuminated and will be 29 square feet and comprised of PVC material in white and beige color. The sign will have the text Skyvibe Restaurant and Lounge in black color. The second proposed sign is also non-illuminated and will be 18 square feet and comprised of HDU composite material in black color. The sign will have the text Rooftop, Bar, and Lounge in white color. The second item is a fenced installation. The applicant is proposing to install a fence on the rear of the property. The proposed fence will be a 10 by 10 privacy fence along the rear of the property and will be comprised of vinyl material in white color and will be approximately 6 feet tall to enclose potential trash. The applicant proposal appears to meet the design criteria as outlined in the design guidelines of the City of Laurel Historic District Commission, and staff recommends that the HDC approve certificate number 2023-0035. I also want to make just a clarification. The application package in front of us has a number of different items as related to the patio project, but the applicant has since motioned or asked that we remove the patio, as he'll be coming back with that at a different time. So this application is solely focused on the signage and the fence installation for the trash enclosure. That concludes the reading of my report. And I was told earlier, I actually spoke with the applicant that he would be on time, but I'm not sure that he's actually, oh no, I think I see him here. Mr. Adebayo Bello is available for any questions. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any questions from anyone, from any of the commissioners?
I do have a question. On the first page that shows the sign reaches all the way to the top edge and all the way to the bottom edge. Little further there. Okay, but on the documents from the sign company, HES Sign, there's a little bit of space at the top and a little bit of space at the bottom, and it seems much more in proportion. Which one's correct?
Actually, if I just for a moment, the proposed view that you're seeing here, that's just a rendering of it. But the actual dimensions we've discussed, me and the applicant, it's going to be in proportion as shown on the rendering for the signs.
On you mean the rendering from the sign company?
Yes, from the sign company. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Because that first one is kind of
yes.
big.
Mr. Bello, I don't know if you wanted to add or anything, but I believe that's what we discussed as well.
Yes, I agree with you. This is Adebayo Bello. I agree with Josh.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments? If not, can I hear a motion?
This is Commissioner Davis. I move that we approve HDC-2023-0035 as proposed.
This is Councilmember Cole. I'll second that motion.
Josh, Rob, if you can read the roll.
Sure. Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Lubinecki,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay, our next item of business is HDC number 2023-0049 for 414 Main Street. Again, Josh, I believe that's you.
Yes, good evening again, Madam Chair and fellow commission members. This is Joshua Mitchell, ECD staff. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to perform several renovations to an existing porch on the property located at 414 Main Street. The applicant is proposing to replace the porch's wood floor with composite material flooring in gray color. And lastly, the applicant is proposing to replace the porch's wood railing with plastic composite material in white color. Staff recommends that the Historic District Commission approve certificate number 2023-0049, and the applicant is available to take any questions if needed. Thank you.
Are there any questions from commissioners?
I have a question. Is this the first and the second floor porch?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I see pictures of the base of the columns. Are those being repaired as well?
That's the whole reason why the floors are being replaced. There's a leak on the upper right side in the front, this corner right here. Where you see the black areas, there's a leak, so they have to tear the whole top portion and the bottom portion to figure out where the leak is, because it's coming through the columns and rotting out the base of the column.
Now, will they be replacing the molding to match what is there now?
Yeah, I think we're going to be replacing the exterior of the columns to make sure they're all nice and matched, and then also make everything uniform.
This is Ms. Lubinecki. I have a question. Replacing the columns was actually not on the application, I don't believe.
I did put down that the columns may need to be replaced because of the, if you go down further, I sent a picture of the part that the column is actually really deteriorated, which should be another picture that I sent. on the bottom of that column, there, right there. So on the front of the other side of this column, it's totally rotted away, and we're not sure if the inside of that column is bad or not. And that's what we're looking at once it's taken apart to evaluate. If it's just the base, then yeah, we're going to do the fancy trimming right back. But if it's the wooden base, that the underneath part that's rotted, then I have to replace the whole column, so we don't have the same issue again. Because the water is leaking through the roof into those columns.
But what you're saying, excuse me, what you're saying is that they will be replaced to look like the ones that are there now.
Oh yeah, no changes are going to be made in the way that the building looks at all, except it's going to be better material and stronger material, and everything that's leaking will be fixed. So there's none of this dark spots or this moldy looking stuff. Yeah, we're not changing anything in design at all.
Okay.
So will the columns also be vinyl, or what is the material?
Yeah, we're going to probably use PVC that matches the same architecture, so that way we don't have to worry about them rotting away and having the same color. The colors aren't changing. The design's not changing. Everything remains the same, but just we want to stop the leakage and we want to improve the durability of the material.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments? If not, could I hear a motion to approve HDC 2023-0049?
I'll make a motion, we approve it.
Okay.
Greg Schweitzer.
Right. Can I have a second?
This is Patrick Davis, Commissioner. I will second that motion.
Thank you.
Mr. Schweitzer? Mr. Schweitzer?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Councilmember Cole?
Yes.
Chairwoman Lubinecki?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Our next item is HDC 2023-0054 for 355 Main Street.
Yes, good evening again. This is Joshua Mitchum, ECD staff. The applicant is seeking HDC approval to replace an existing roof at the property located at 355 Main Street. The applicant is proposing to replace the existing 3-tab style shingles in brown color to architectural style asphalt shingles in brown color. Staff recommends that the HDC approve certificate number 2023-0054. That concludes the reading of my report. Thank you.
Are there any questions or comments from anyone on the commission? If not, can I have a...
This is Ms. Frazier. I'd like to move that we accept HDC 2023-0054.
Can we have a second?
This is Councilmember Cole. I'll second.
Okay. Ms. Frazier?
Yes.
Councilman Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Ms. Lubinecki?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Our next item is HDC 2023-0058 for 229 9th Street.
Yes, good evening again. This is Joshua Mitchum, ECD staff. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to demolish an existing structure located at 226 9th Street, the location of St. Vincent Pallotti High School. The applicant states that the building was moved to the Pallotti High School lot in 1972 and has been used by the school for various purposes over the last 40+ years. Its last official use was a residential rental space in the mid-1970s, and today it is currently a vacant property. The demolition is part of a larger Pilate High School project that has been approved by the City of Laurel Planning Commission and Board of Appeals recently. The staff recommends that the Historic District Commission approve certificate number 2023-0058. And the applicant, Mr. Palumbo, is available for any questions if needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Does anybody have any questions or comments on this?
This is Mr. Schweitzer. Is anything going up in its place? Or is it just going to be a part of an open area?
So this is one of 4 properties that the other 3 properties we came before the commission earlier. This was listed as a storage area for us because we haven't used it. But when BG&E came out to do the shutoffs, they had it listed as an apartment, so we had to come before the committee. So this is part of a major project that has already been approved, where we're adding another athletic building with a gymnasium and weight room and all those things. And then where this actual house is now will be part of the new parking lot that goes along with that project.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is Councilman Cole.
Yes.
I motion that we approve HDC application 2023-0058.
Mr. Schweitzer will second.
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes, and brief comment. Mr. Palumbo, great job. Great job. I've driven by the property and I've seen the activity and construction going on. So big thumbs up to you and your efforts, sir.
Well, thank you. We're very excited about it. I think it'll be great for the school, but I also think it'll be great for the community as a whole. That area back there has been an eyesore, and I think it's going to be a beautiful area that the whole community will get a lot of use out of.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Lubinacki.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
Okay. The next item is HDC 2023-0065 for 401 Prince George Street.
Yes, good evening again. Madam Chair and fellow commission members, Joshua Mitchum, ECD staff. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to replace the front door of the property located at 401 Prince George Street. The existing door is in white color with glass windows and will be replaced with a pre-hung door with fiberglass windows in white color as well. The door replacement will also be of the same size as the existing. Staff recommends that the Historic District Commission approve certificate number HDC 2023-0065. And the applicant, Ms. Blankenship, is available for any questions if needed. Thank you.
Are there any questions or comments from anyone on the commission on this?
This is Commissioner Davis. I motion that we approve HDC-2023-0065 as approved, as proposed.
I second that motion. This is Ms. Frazier.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes.
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Ms. Lubinacki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. Our next item is HDC 2023-0057 for 420 Montgomery Street. And I believe Ms. Klein Gibson is going to present this one. So welcome.
Thank you. And good evening, Chairwoman and Commission members. This is Emily Klein Gibson, ECD staff. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval for exterior alterations located at 420 Montgomery Street. The applicant is proposing to replace the existing shutters with wood texture PVC of the same size. The applicant is proposing to replace the 3-tab roof shingles with architectural shingles. The applicant is proposing to replace the wooden soffits The applicant is proposing to replace the existing siding with a fiber cement siding. The applicant is proposing to replace the window cappings and replace the gutters. The applicant is also proposing to paint the 2 front porch columns Arctic white, as well as the tread on the porch would be Arctic white as well. And the applicant is proposing to replace the existing flat roof on the balcony and to paint the balcony railings Arctic white color. Staff recommends approval for HDC 2023-0057, and the applicant is on to answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions from any of the commissioners for the applicant?
The porch tread will be gray, right? Not white?
Yeah, correct. That should be gray.
Okay.
Right. I mean, you can do white, but really.
Not practical.
The risers instead should be actually white. The tread is gray.
Okay. That was a little worrisome there. Any other questions or comments for the applicant?
This is Councilmember Cole. I actually think this looks really, really nice. I'm excited to see it. I motion that we approve HDC 2023-0057.
This is Ms. Frazier. I second that motion.
Okay. Councilman Cole,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes, Ms. Klein Dixon, welcome to the City of Laurel family. Mr. Shefu, thank you for your upgrades. And that's an absolute yes.
Ms. Lubinecki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, our final item is a tax credit request for 710 Montgomery Street, submitted by C. Philip Nichols. I don't think there's really a report. I think all the items were submitted. Are there any questions or comments on that? Is there actually a presentation? I don't think so, right?
Not typically, no.
No. And so
Do you need a motion on this?
Yes.
I make a motion we approve.
I need a second.
Commissioner Davis, I will second the motion.
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Ms. Lubinecki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. The next that finishes the major agenda for tonight. There are staff approvals. Are there any questions or comments for any of them from any of the commissioners? No one? Hearing no one, I think we're actually done, and so I would make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
All right, everybody have a happy holiday.
All right. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Great job, Ms. Lubinecki. Great job.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.